just realized that my microphone was muted. Jeez. Well, I don't think we need to sort out the medical supplies too much. We do not freaking need cat food in this house. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck off. So, I did some research, if you will, right? And ended up finding out that that bunker thing that I was slamming into non-stop towards, like, yesterday and all that, or was it the day before? Anyway, big point is that yeah, that is the current end game as far as I know. Right, like there is nothing more than that. Maybe I was being told that already and I just wasn't understanding it or whatnot, but yeah, let's not drink that. Let's just say I was just like, huh, okay. Fuck, man, we're just gonna have to sell some of these medical supplies off, aren't we? And we got so many fucking drugs here at the very least. I don't even use these. These are practically unneeded now. Recipes. Actually, you know what? That's an idea right there. Until I can start selling them all. Start stacking all this shit up. Does not seem to be a side recipe for all the drugs, but at least we can start stacking up the medical supplies. Really, nothing? Oh yes, we need like... Go check the prefab, see if we have anything left in there. No, we don't, not really. Probably take these along with us just to patch up what we can and then fill it in with concrete. Ugh. maybe 100. Should not need pretty much more than that. Alright, medical supplies and as is stacked up. Grab some extra food. Good. Lots of drink. This is not supposed to be in my hand. Wonderful was sitting there. See, that right there, that's a major problem. Because if I didn't actually look, I wouldn't have known if that was grain alcohol or coffee. That's an issue. Like, straight up. Oh. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Food is ready to go. Had cooks. Oh. I don't think there's too much of anything else that we require beyond dropping off excess treasure and crap. Man, I moved so quickly while crouched down. Boop. There we go. Then we grab the small stack. And there we go. We are good. Yeah. There's really nothing else for us to pick up. Plenty of food, plenty of water, all that great shit. Drop off the blackstrap coffee and that, we got plenty of food. Plenty of drink. Yeah, it's literally a stack of food right there. Got a tool on me. Metal. Alright. We are good. Are those spikes ready? Excellent. Let us go. So everything's all nicely started. We just gotta literally start walking over. Oh, day 112. That number was supposed to be red. What is it? 7 a.m. in the game? I'm gonna be weirded out if it's not red by, within, like, you know, 20 minutes or so, not even. You know, you guys are pissing me off. Fuck off. Oh, zombies, I'm relevant. Shut the fuck up. No one asked you. Fuck. Alright. Oh wow, I still have stupid key cards on me. Oops. Not that I fucking need them. Excuse me. The fuck is this? You're fucking with me. Hey, moron! Get out! No, no, just get out! Fucking ass. Dear Kane! Fix your fucking shit! This ain't fucking right. This should not even be happening. Do you know how a land claim block works? Fuck off, loser. Like, that's full-on fucking idiotic there. And this isn't the first time. This is probably about the 20th time where I'm sitting there, I have a place that is claimed by me, and magically, the game has suddenly decided that's not claimed by me. And that it can just start frickin' putting guys all over the fucking place. And fucking filling up the place. Like, seriously. Do I really need to recite the tooltip of a land claim block? Like, fuck, man. Still one more moron in there. This is fucking ridiculous. Absolutely fucking not. I will not put up with garbage. What a fucking joke. Like, there's a fine line between making things difficult and literally, like, you know, you're supposed to be modding the game, not fucking turning around and, like, just throwing game mechanics out the window to appease your bullshit. Like, clearly. And I'd love to say, oh, well, you know, this must be just a new glitch, but this has been happening since I fucking started. Right? Where enemies don't seem to want to realize what a land claim block is. Or that they shouldn't be in there at all. Like, that's how POIs work. And so help me, I fucking mean it. Right? Like, if that's gonna start being a constant fucking thing, I'll go find some other fucking mod. I don't fucking care. No skin off my nose. Like, that's a fucking joke. A fucking joke. Like, I don't care what anyone's excuse is for that shit. That's garbage. Back in a moment. All right. Take a sip of this coffee, huh? No, we'll fix up the station, and I think this is gonna be the actual last Horde night, though, for Darkness Falls. Like, I'm on one hand, we're constantly getting these little glitches, right? And we're pretty much, like, we've done everything we can in Darkness Falls. The other thing, right, and this is the other thing that's out there, is, well, yeah, I think I actually just kind of covered it all right there, right? We've done everything we can in Darkness Falls, and we're at such a game stage now that, well, the glitches, let's just say, long story short, these glitches are unacceptable. And I'm frankly kind of sick of it. We've done everything we can for Darkness Falls, so we're going to be doing this last Horde night, and then we will be probably wrapping it up for this series, going to a different mod, if you will. I'm just, no cap, I'm just starting to get burnt out on the mod. Like, it's just been, like, like, it was fun, but, yeah, it's got a long way to go with its glitches and shit. And that's to assume that that's even a glitch. Right? Which I'll be looking into that later. Oh, shite. My review of Darkness Falls, fun, needs more. You want fuck off, busy. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. We're zombies. We're relatives. Also, this is really great for a multiplayer sort of scene, but for a single player, it's kind of a... Yeah. Remix. Thank you, Zombie, for your contribution. Alright. Starting from this corner. Let's go and actually make sure that the door is put in a... Wow. Yeah, they didn't even wreck that door. I'm out of metal already. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Like, I barely even freaking... Like, that's ridiculous on the wood costs. It's like, you're not making... that complicated of a thing here. God, there's a lot of corpses. I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit. I know it's gonna get way worse, but it's just like, eh. Oh, come on. Thank you now. Alright, well, we're short up, I guess. Nice. Well, we will shore up the building as best as possible. It's actually funny because this is all brick, so us using cobblestone is actually an upgrade for it. So not only are we actually shoring up the building, we're actually upgrading it. That is not the shape we want. Still not the shape we want. How about this one? Yes. There we go. Any more plates that need to get replaced? Alright. About as best we could do with spikes. Rest of this is pretty much as short up as it can possibly be. Let's start looking up. Let's see what needs to... They didn't even go through this wall. They were like, no. Oh, you son of a fucking bitch. Fuck you. No. Unacceptable. At the last split second, damn fucking mouse decides, oh, I'm gonna go over here. Like, fuck off with that. Fucking loser wad shit. Fucking crap out of my way. Anything stupid in here? case in point of why, one way or another, this is the last Horde night. When I can walk into the room and literally just John Wick the most fucking hardcore zombies in this mod, like they're just ragdoll them like they're fucking bitches. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna just crank up the difficulty because that's gonna fix that gameplay loop for about 5 seconds. And then it's gonna be right back to me doing all the same shit over again. Like, this stuff should not... I see what's happening. The place is resetting, and for some dumb reason, it's deciding that it needs to reset the building. Like, the entire building. For whatever fucking reason. Like, why, I ask? What is the point? There's definitely something wrong there. And yeah, I do consider that wrong. I don't care if shit's respawning or not. It's respawning improperly. That is my concern. Not that it's, you know, oh, well, as long as it respawns, right? No. No, it's not alright. I want fucking actual, like an actual proper working game. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, they're gonna be coming in blasting out this wall anyway. Yeah, when Darkness Falls gets an update, we'll definitely come back. Right? Start a new frickin' playthrough and have a grand old time. But until there's more content for this, there's really no purpose in us being here. Alright, so we ripped down that stupid stairway. So they shouldn't be just able to run up anymore. Alright, so let's get to the next fun part. Oh, we need cobblestone. Okay, so we need to go and grab some cobblestone from the house. We still have plenty of time. Like, I'll just be renaming this episode frickin', like, the finale. I meant to actually name it the finale, but, you know, somehow I only got, hey, we're fixing up the fire station part put in. But no, this is technically the finale for this series. Like, fuck, man, we're over 30 episodes here. And those episodes are probably gonna get split up, too. each into their own set of 10 episodes. So 30 times 10. That's a lot of episodes. I don't even want to think about it. Even if I were to turn around and cut the episodes into, what, hour and a half, 2-hour episodes, there'd still be 5 episodes per episode. So, yeah, 5 times 30. That's only 150 fucking episodes. Not something I really want to think about. And of course, you know, we'd obviously be trimming out a whole bunch of the garbage, right? Like, we'd be ripping out, like, you know, those moments where I'm AFK and all that stuff to actually make it easier. But it's still just all oh my god, I gotta do all this now too. So, yeah. As is, we're gonna be... This is gonna be the finale episode, because it's actually starting to get to the point of repetitive, right? Where there just really isn't too much more for me to do, right? Like, I've got to the top of the ladder, I've done the Darkness Falls frickin' quest all the way through as far as I know, because apparently that bunker mission, according to the forums and stuff that I've been reading, that bunker mission is the last mission at this current time. Not saying that it's the last mission, it's just at this current time, there hasn't been anything else put in, as far as I can understand. And so, yeah. We're gonna be going and starting a new... No, we don't want cobblestone shapes, we want cobblestone. Cobblestone. Thank you. God, 75 minutes? Legit? Is there a faster way of doing this? Oh god, there really isn't. I thought you could make cobblestone inside the cement mixer. Wow. What was that, a whole 30 seconds, minute that this table is shaving off on... Like, I don't mean to talk shit, but apparently this laser workbench is supposed to be the cat's ass, right? Like, the straight up prim and proper frickin' perfect workbench that's supposed to do shit, like, faster or something like that. Maybe I'm misreading it or whatever, right? It's supposed to be able to do almost everything. Maybe I'm misreading it, right? But its idea of faster is shaving off a minute off of a 70-minute fucking job? I don't want to even try and calculate what sort of percentile that is. But it ain't very fucking much. In the least. Like, fuck's sakes. I guess I'll just make them in my hand, huh? No fucking... No, it shaved off... I'm sorry. 6 minutes. No, wait. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I feel so fortunate. Get a better bench. Fucking 5 minutes shaved off of it. Yeah, what percent is that? Talk about getting caught with your pants down. Oh yeah, this bench will improve your game so much. Get to end game, get your laser workbench, you'll feel so special. Oh, so it's gonna allow me to make laser weaponry. Yes! Power armor. Oh, cool. What's the power armor actually look like? Well, I just changed some stats on regular armor. Okay, isn't this the same modding community that has a Fallout mod with actual power armor in it? Don't mean that guy, but okay. That guy doesn't even know where the fuck he's going. Like, I'm just saying, right? Like, wait a fucking second here. And like, the only reason I ended up finding out about this, and it was a bit of an eye-widener, is because, well, I was actually contemplating all this stuff that I just spoke of earlier, where it had become very quickly apparent that I was going to probably have to restart or something, right? Because what is it, day 112, right? That is freaking well over 10 horde nights. In fact, yeah, we'll calculate that one out. Right, I have died. Just recapping, like we'll do a final tally at the end of this, but what is it? 4 times? Yeah, 4 times, right? So we gotta break the ceiling on that. Right, next time we do a playthrough for Darkness Falls, we will be going out of our way to break the ceiling on that one. Now, this is kind of peculiar, and I've always kind of looked at it like, why is there why is there a stone block right here? Okay, so there is nothing there. I'm just like, whatever. Okay. Well, let's get up there. For all of you out there that, you know, aren't heavily inept to the power core skills, this is how you get across spikes really easy. You just make yourself a nerd pole bridge. Alright, not hard. Then you just pick it back up. Oh, seriously? I don't have enough? Huh. Alright, well, anyway. I'm wondering if we can just reach the wall from the outside. Let's try. Nice. Rear wall's not frickin' an oh my god. Let's get the main building done first. Hope I have enough concrete. Just gonna like frickin' production line this shit. Now let's do the outer wall. Because now that this shit's all shored up to concrete, that's the only weakness. Which we still got. Oh fuck, we have so much. You know, once upon a time, when I was first starting to play 7 Days to Die, there's this live action trailer, right? Where it showed Buddy fucking grabbing a whole bunch of shit and freaking rushing off to some cabin in the freaking woods, right? And, you know, like, he's freaking ripping apart. He's using pallets and pulling apart things, all sorts of shit to, you know, shore up this tiny-ass little shack, right? Now, the shack and all that has nothing to really do with this subject except for the fact that it was in it. What we're actually going to look at is, look at what I'm doing here. What I'm doing here, in comparison to what he was doing in the live action video, or the live action trailer, I should say, is insane! Right? And this isn't directed towards the Darkness Falls dev. This is actually directed towards the fun pimps themselves. You guys need to actually take a look at your shit. Because these spikes are part of the actual normal game. You would not be able to build something like that, let alone a couple hundred of those, within 1 week. There's bolts, there's rivets, there's all sorts of shit. Not to mention the resources required, right? Like, I'm not saying immersion breakage, but I'm saying immersion breakage, right? Like, there is... and I'm saying that I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with this. I'm just saying that that shit needs to get re-looked at, because with what survivors are capable of doing now, not to mention this little thing, right? Like, this is a part of the vanilla game.
Startup sequence activated.
Can you imagine if that guy had something like this following him around everywhere? What? What? Like...
Oh sure, pack me in a box like your other old things.
You know what? Shut the fuck up, robot. You're just out for a moment. But, yeah, it's just kind of like, ha! Like, 7 Days to Die, what I'm getting at, the core of this, is 7 Days to Die has come a very long way since that live-action trailer of Buddy taking a couple pallets and a few boards and nailing them to his shack and saying that that's a fucking horde base. Because it definitely wasn't. Right? But it's just, is all I can say, you know? Alright, just shoring up these areas by the wall. Or not the wall, but yeah, the actual wall, because I don't want them just, you know, reaching up and you know, if they do somehow get over the wall, I don't want them just reaching up and just smashing their way in and then getting inside. Oh, that's metal, that's why that's at like that. I was like, why is that all shiny like that? not see that. What the fuck? How did that come about? Alright. Let's get to shoring. This is the critical one right here, believe it or not. Get out of my way. 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 Interest. Get out of my way. Do not care. Like, you'd have to hit me a lot harder than that. But still, that's actually a really cool mechanic that you can, in fact, electrocute yourself by accidentally whapping what's it? Fuck. Vending machine, jeez. It's like 404, file not found. We're out of cement. This This is not a big deal. Oh, wrong one. There we go. This frickin' beast is about as shored up as things can be. Alright. Turn that off. Okay, let's go run this out. Oh fuck yeah, you know what this should actually do? This actually just clicked with me. God. Wait, isn't there an auger? Yes. Not as good as my titanium auger, but it'll do. We don't even have to take out the entire stairwell, we just have to take out enough that they can't get in. Jump up into it with my parkour, right? You know, the spider zombie can easily jump up there. So fucking repair it. Fuck. Oh, this item needs repairs. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know why I'm throwing shit out of my inventory. Not gonna matter. Hello? Mr. Game? There we go. Get that food out from in front of me. I'm not eating it right now. Also, if I'm able to reach it with the auger, that means that the zombies can reach it. Because zombies seem to magically have fucking spear getting up through here for the zombies. This. And then we go like this. Make sure that everything's shored up proper. There we are. Alright. She is about as good to go as she's gonna be. Shored up, fixed up, and yeah, ready to go. Let's go drop off the excess crap, and yeah, maybe we'll come in on the heli or something like that. I don't know. Get on the chopper. Go! Get to the chopper! Go! Did that zombie stay sleeping while I ran by it? Is that seriously how fucking stealthy I am? I will say this, though, in overall review, right? I expected this to be longer. Like, the way I was reading, maybe I misread it. Maybe I read too much into it, right? But, the way Darkness Falls was being described, right? It almost reminded me reminiscently of another mod once upon a time. I do believe it was called, is like the Morrowind Underground or something like that. Basically, it was a whole entire vampire mod that literally, it didn't really, like, you know, change the game. It just added another big storyline. And it was, in fact, big. It was huge. Right? Like, we are talking, it wasn't a map overhaul, it was a map addition. So you could play Morrowind Underground with other mods, right? It didn't have a freaking aneurysm when you decided that you were going to put something else in, right? Nothing really conflicted, per se, right? And, the actual game itself, right? Like, it had a full-on storyline, freaking characters, right? I love to turn around and go freaking as far as, say, voices, but I don't remember any voices, right? Like, there's a lot that was awesome about that. And when I read, you know, about this this particular mod, I I was straight up expecting kind of something along the lines of Morrowind Underground in size. Unfortunately, I was a little bit disappointed. Alright, like, there's nothing wrong with this per se, right? It doesn't have to be Morrowind Underground, right? But just the way this mod was being hyped up overall by the internet, I expected something way bigger with a lot more to it. Alright? Like, just straight up, a lot more to it. When, this is, I just expected more. Maybe I'm wrong for expecting this. Right? Maybe I should have lowered my expectations and, you know, like, you know, temper the sense of expectation here. Because there's no promise that this is actually going to be as great as you think it is, sir. Which is okay. I just expected more. Like, straight up. That's it. I expected more. Like, you know, nothing wrong with any of this shit, just I expected more. Wait a sec, what? Oh, okay, yeah, this whole thing. I was gonna say, I'm like, what? Yeah, that's another thing. Why are the guns so fucking white? Like, I actually think that's a glitch or something, right? Because, like, their natural color is white, that yet their icon shows them almost as a stone gray. Like, apples to oranges here. And anyone that goes, no, there's no difference, I'll be like, you ever fucking did laundry? Your whites are all gray? Like, straight up. Someone argue that one, I'm just gonna be like, so your whites are grays. They'll be like, I'll be like, no, you're telling me that your idea of white is in fact gray. It's not white at all. Bring some pulse grenades. Nah, man, those things almost fucking killed me. Was that even a... Was there even a reload animation there? It literally... God, I'm glad I didn't see that before. Not to mention also the, hey, Kane, I don't mean to be that guy, but that says 7.62 on the side of your rifle there. Might want to address that, just saying. Oh, I can't take the helicopter, it's too late now. It's fucking 2000. But no, I want to actually give these laser weapons a once over. Like, we've already tried the LMG, so the only other laser weapons that we haven't really had a chance to actually try out is the rifle and the shotgun. Oh, I suppose the carbine also, but really it's a carbine. Like, it should be no, it should, the only real difference between it and the rifle is it's automatic. Let's see if these fuckers can get me one last time, huh? Boop. 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 Alright. Oop. Oop. Booyah. Boop. A boop. Alright. We are ready to go. We have done everything freaking possible to, you know, make this doable. Oh, excuse me. And bad comes to worst, if shit still gets stupid, I can always frickin', like, you know. Wow, 150 rounds a minute? max range. So you literally have to be right in front of them? What? Oh, hold on. I just need to recap that. Aren't these hit scan weapons? Like, if not, okay, I'm mistaken, but if this is a hit scan weapon, then that means the shot is going to go out of the barrel and then dissipate before it has even traveled one block. I need to actually take a second for that. Holy fuck. We're going to be testing this in the Horde Night because rather that's wrong or there's something really off here. Because I didn't know a shotgun had less range than a melee weapon. No. And at the very, like, if that is wrong and it is a little bit higher, right, then I hope that that's not the damage fall off start. Because if so, that's kind of, okay. We're just gonna do a damage fall off of one block? It's right there. He's right in front of you. How are you not hitting this thing? That's not very fucking proper at all. It's hilarious though. Just looking at this thing, 7.62, yeah. Yeah. You know what this gun reminds me of? Just sitting there looking at it. And I played a lot of Battlefield, so... Yeah, what is that? M814? I'm just gonna take a look at this because... Yep. That's exactly what I think it is. You know, obviously, they've changed the look a little bit, but, and I'm pretty sure there's anybody that's viewing this is probably screaming the same thing into at their screen, going, "Dude, you're an idiot. It's exactly what you think it is." That's a Scar H. which, yes, is a very futuristic rifle, about 20 years ago. 20 years? I'd say 15, 20, give or take. Back then, this was a futuristic looking rifle. Right now, the only thing I'm getting here is that someone reskinned a Scar. Oh, and they took off the side rails off the barrel. Yeah. That's a Scar. I got no problem with it. I like the Scar. But I was just like, wait a fucking second. But yeah, Reaper, dude, come on, man. It says 762 on the side. Could we get it at least reskinned? Right? Like a different color? Or a like texture, I should say. Yeah. Like, it doesn't have to be a model switch, but having 762 on the side of a laser rifle, well, dude, that's about as immersion breaking as all fuck. Right? Like, having weird laser technology in 7 Days to Die is already immersion breaking as all fuck. But having, like, yeah. Honestly, I've been really thinking about it too. After sitting here and carefully looking over this whole entire mod and shit, I'm probably gonna go try out the Fallout mod next. Or, air quotes, the Wasteland mod. Right? Provided that it actually still is in working order and all that shit. Because this mod is, for all intents and purposes, Fallout without the Fallout. Oh, and they added demons. Which, and this is actually the other part that I'm getting at. Why? Like, straight up. And I'll be rehashing this even more later, but just why? Like, in the final review, I will be going over everything. Like, I might even do an actual, like, make an actual fucking video with clips and stuff like that, instead of doing an entire series of, cutting up every single Darkness Falls episode. That's an actual idea, just do a clip frickin' reel. But, like, legit? Why? Like, the only reason why I kind of go to this whole why is, again, I've done pretty much everything there is in Darkness Falls so far that I can do. You know, outside of going to the crazy outlandish POIs and shit like that, but I can do that with the guys when we do the when we're doing the multiplayer thing on Death Corps. But the big point is, or Dead Corpse, I should say. But big point here is, well, I'll just bring it back to that simple question of why demons? Because I don't know why. Like, I will be doing a full check here to make sure I'm not talking out my ass. But so far, and this is just me saying, it feels like demons were shoehorned in. Like, straight up. Like, as is, I always thought that the demonic moonlight crap that the blood moon does was kind of fucking... I didn't like that in the first place. Like, straight up. I didn't like it. Why? Because when I first started playing freaking 7 Days to Die, 7 Days to Die was about fighting zombies. Not being on the front row seat of the fuck-mothering rapture. You know, like, and just saying, Fun Pimps, straight up. And hell, even Darkness Falls guy, straight up. If you actually turned around and said the rapture happened, that shit would make a lot more sense than what I'm seeing here. The rapture happened. Those that were freaking taken, they got taken. Those that didn't fucking make it, well, they got eaten by all the fucking undead hordes and demons that suddenly fucking started showing up. That would actually make sense. A biblical apocalypse? Like a straight up biblical apocalypse? And how to survive it? That would actually be kind of crazy. But this, as is, I have no reasoning or understanding as to why the demons are here. Like, straight up. Hell, even old school fucking Doom, they had a reason. I'm talking what was it, like 16-bit? No, it's probably even less than that, like 8-bit or whatever. Like, I'm just saying, man, like, your storyline's a little bit hard to follow. Like, good mod, just so far, right? Like, I have not been able to follow this storyline for shit. And, yes, before anyone goes and asks the really dumb question in the next second, yes, I did read the quest logs. I'm not fucking stupid. Alright, like, straight up. Hard to follow, janky stuff, and it feels like a lot of paid assets freaking thrown together and put on a custom map. And until I see otherwise, that's all this is gonna be. Like, straight up, when I see the guys in Dead Corpse, right, next, I'm going to tell them straight up, right, that not even to worry about the storyline. Because for all intents and purposes, who fucking cares? Like, Darkness Falls storyline? What storyline? You give us a piece of paper at the start telling us how the world, like your version of how the world ended, right? And then we're supposed to go and talk to the traitors, which they're not even the traitors. There's some other separate fucking group that just happen to be hanging around the traitors, right? That are, air quotes, apparently allied to them, which they're not. Right? All these different traitors have their own fucking separate separate reputations with no real detriment or anything to that, to failing missions or telling them to go fuck themselves, or just in my case shooting them in the face like Traitor Wrecked, right? Like, I'm just saying, Darkness Falls has the depth of a puddle in terms of storyline, right? In terms of gameplay, fantastic. So far, yeah. Yeah. And this is going to become a more common thing, too. Where I'm actually going to start playing mods and such like that. And actually giving them a bit of a review. Alright? That way, you, the audience, can, at the end of the day, take away that, okay, and I won't, I'll try not to be biased or anything like that, right? Like, I'll try to be objectively neutral at all times, despite how I might feel personally about some mods and or their developers. Right? Like, this is a good mod. In the end, Darkness Falls, good mod. Needs more work. Straight up. Just like a lot of mods out there, but this one still needs work. I would say that it is, I would say alpha, still, for the actual mod itself. Right, like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be talking out my ass at that point. But, it just kind of feels like there's the guns get, like, reskinned. Right? Like, models are fine. Guns need to get reskinned, though. The, traders need to get looked at, because, straight up, when I walked, what was that, Trader Eve or whatever, when we walk in there, and Trader Eve's just like, just jerking all over the place. I'm like, you good? Right? Because straight up, a lot of times when I'm playing 7 Days to Die, I don't look directly to the sides of my screen or something like that. It's all, I've usually got my view in the center of the screen. So as you start getting towards the sides of the screen, that's where periphery comes into a fucking play. And for me, when I see something moving like that on the periphery, immediately my mind goes, that's a feral! And you need to neutralize it now! But instead, right? Instead, it's not the case, right? This was an actual trader that had the jerkiness of a feral. So, like, I'm sitting there, I'm coming in, and she's jerking all over the place. So I'm like, oh shit, the zombies got to her, and I gotta fucking shred her. But she's still alive. She's like, the fuck? Like, it was just really weird. Grind up a little bit more weed for this Fortnite. Huh. guys have bird crazies? How about some sunlight, huh? Open up the blinds a little bit for you. Hi, my bird crazies. Hi. My birds with their bird crazies. Oh, here we go. Fucking demon can't even hit the broadside of a barn. Ooh, yeah, I love that sound though. Love that sound. Crosshair spread's a little bit kind of weird. And once again, we have these things, lasers with kick. Lasers don't have spread. Lasers are not bullets. Cause no kick. Oh, I've never liked this. Yes, you piece of shit. Bring it on! Ow, fuck. I'll be seeing the gallery. Doesn't even fucking slow him down. Holy shit. It must be coming from a different angle. Because there's a lot less this thing. Yeah, move the magazine. One-shotting these. Man, this is the fucking turkey shoot. It's almost to the point where I'm almost feeling kind of stupid sitting up here. Like, look at all the bags. I should have been using this thing all the time. This gun's disgusting. What's the damage? 175, 172, 214. Apparently the pistol's actually way more. Yeah, it doesn't feel the same. Like this thing just like dropping them. Nope, you ain't doing that. I see what you try to do. You see him there? He's like, I'm gonna line up my shot. And I'm like, no, you're not. Fuck, just shoot him. Sit down, fat boy. Oh yeah, this is my jam. Like this, in comparison to the last pistol, oh yeah. See, like this is what I'm talking about, right here. This is satisfying. actual... That's how much my crosshair spreads. If I just feather the shots, it's so accurate. Like, I'm not even caring about all the loot and stuff because we've pretty much, like, already won. Like, until I find an actual, another mod candidate, though, I'll definitely always have this one around because it's just so much fun. Like, at the least, this one's going into of all time, right? There's still a few questions I have overall with Darkness Falls, but this gun is a primary example of why I like it. And, you know, a lot of people might be watching this and go, well, of course he likes it, it's super fucking overpowered. Well, good sir. First of all, it's day 1. Well, and second of all, and I will just point this out, this is literally the end of end game weaponry. The only thing that would make this gun more end game is if it was an 80 instead of a 51. Which that just happens to be the max that I can freaking make. But at the overall, right, like, this is not something you're gonna magically have off the beginning of the game. And if you do, well, holy shit. Like hell, even what was it? Me and the boys when we were playing on the Dead Corpse server, right? We found the tech lab, right? Or the Sci Lab, or Dr. Anna's, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And for all intents and purposes, we searched the place. We had the key to get into the spots and all that great shit. We searched that place good. But there wasn't too many things, much more than laser swords in there. No guns. Alright, I'm pretty sure eventually as time goes on, we'll start seeing said guns. Right? But the point is that, yeah. Who knows, maybe we'll actually start seeing guns very soon. Fuck you, demon. Sit down, bitch. Behemoth. Like, overall, holy shit. Look at the bags. Oh, there's a spider thing over there. That's what you get for spitting at me and getting my attention, asshole. God, that's so nice. Bird? Dead bird. Nope, not dead bird. Now it's dead bird. If you get Horde Knight, you get Dread Bird! Jesus. Like, damn. Well, that thing's dead. Look at this little thing. Doesn't even have a... Like, that's another thing. I know they're lasers, hit scan weapons, let's be realistic and stuff. But some sort of visual thing indicating that it's actually firing would actually kind of be cool at this point. Like, just saying. Like, make it kind of like, for instance, a las rifle from frickin' 40K, where it's actually got like a crazy ass beam, right? Make it a red beam or something like that. It overall just helps as a, you know, guide, if you will. And pro tip, right? Just saying. If you're so bent out of shape about going, hey, well, that's a laser. No, it can't have a beam. Why don't you just call it a particle weapon? We have those. Alright, like, particle weapons are a thing. Like, honestly, and that was the other kind of thing that kind of threw me off there, right? Another thing you could have just done, right? I know we have Gauss weaponry, but you could just call them actual, like, you know, railguns. Right? Like, you have Gauss guns, and then you have railguns, which would be kind of redundant, though, so, yeah, nah. Right? But, like, there is, like, a number of things that could be done here. And, yeah, like, a beam would probably, you know, like, seriously, how wow do you have to make the particle effects in 7 Days to Die, right? I don't think there's any more zombies coming. Like, I have not... There's something over there trying to get through the wall. But, yeah, beyond that, there's literally nothing here. Which, when I see the guys later today, no doubt, right, I gotta actually, I got an idea for our next Horde night. Still, though, this is, really disconcerting how the zombies just respawned like that inside the server. Or not inside the server, inside the building like that. This is repetitively the same. Like, I've seen this so many times, whether I put down a land claim block or not. It just seems like, oh, nope, zombies get to frickin' go in. Like, I'm gonna look around about this because it seems like it's not stopping them. Which, okay, right? But it kind of screws with the playstyle, is all I'm saying. Also, and it literally says on that a land claim block is supposed to work like this. where they are not supposed to come back in. Where is it? Land claim block. Yeah. Place land claim block will protect an area marked player PvP and prevent zombie respawns. And prevent zombie respawns. I'm gonna repeat this one more time. And prevent zombie respawns. If it's gonna be different in Darkness Falls or whatever, change the tooltip. Right? Because, like, maybe, I don't know, is there something, hang on. Let's see here, is there... There should, oh, there it is. Land claim grants hardness to all blocks. Hardness modifier, yada. You can pick up and move electrical components, workstation inside your claim, yada yada yada. Color placement. Okay. You see, what I'm looking for here is something that says, yeah, enemies will not respawn within your claimed area. So even in the actual tooltip journal, it says it. Right? So I'm not being some angry idiot noob or something like that. I know exactly what the fuck I to be talking about. What time that guy came through? I was waiting for that. Alright, but I'm not being some idiot noob here that's going, oh man, no, jeez. Fucking getting sweaty in here. Rah. But there's a zombie. Maybe that's the angle they're coming from now. I just saw another zombie. Oof. Right? Like, I'm just saying that if it's not going to do that, it should say it. And if it is supposed to do it, that needs to get fixed. That's broken as fuck. And I really do hope it gets fixed one way or another. Right? If land claims are not going to be land claims, say so. And I will put this into my cognitive brain and adapt my playing appropriately. Right? But if it's not the case, then please fix it. Because that's stupid. Like, it makes it even more disconcerting. Because now, I'm gonna have to, like, I'm hoping that this is some sort of mess up in the gameplay. Right? That it's just a glitch and not a constant thing. Which I think it is. Not 100%. No, that... I'd have to double check on the Dead Corpse server. Alright, the actual multiplayer server that I have going for this. Because as far as I can tell, right, the land claim block should actually be working correctly, but it's not. Right, like... and that, again, I'm just saying, that's quite disconcerting. Like, the game should be working. Like, that's the one thing I hated about modding, right? Like, just trying to be a little bit relatable here on this one, is, there were so many things that could go wrong with making mods, right? You accidentally touched the wrong freaking, the wrong object. You clicked on this when you meant to be clicked on that. So on, so on, so on. So glitches like this happen, right? I'll be the first one to declare that one. Glitches like this happen, right? Let's just hope that, you know, they have caught it in their little test server that they got going over there. Which I assume they have, because it's happened to me at least 4 times, I think, altogether. I've seen it happen on this playthrough. So, I'm rather... I'm gonna assume that, this, glitch came about, like, you know, freaking in the last build, and, you know, they've caught it, right? Like, it's happened to me a lot, right? And I've only been playing Darkness Falls since, what, beginning of October, give or take? Like, I've only been playing it for about a month. Play the shit out of it. But yeah. Overall, good times. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break. I will be back in a moment. Alright, I am back. Ooh, lag there. Oh, we got a target. They've still have yet to actually get up here in any real shape or form. So, one way or another, we are going to find out how effective this building truly is now that I've done the adjustments. Like, they gotta get through, like, what? Like, more than a little bit of concrete. Right? Like, I suppose if I were to actually, like, keep this place fully long-term, I would just concrete the entire building. Like, this entire building would be made out of concrete. But thing is that there's shit underground, and so I would never keep this long-term. No, pro tip, whenever you're dealing with, you know, a POI that you're not quite sure whether or not this is a good fit for a horde base. From a 10-year, 7 days to die veteran, I'll tell you this. Basically, the things you want to look for: strong foundation, strong supports, right? And on top of that, lastly, next to no underground stuff near the building at all whatsoever. Like, I haven't really told Taco yet, but, or Inquisitor. I haven't really, told him, but, those holes he's been digging around Fort Kronos, alright, to get clay, that's a no-no. And I'm gonna have to fill those holes. The reason why is, should it ever get frickin' hectic or whatever, and we get sieged inside Fort Kronos, zombies will center on these underground areas. Like, that's why I closed up that hole and made sure it was fully back up to steel. Right? Because they're probably already ripping it down. We'll check out after and see if they did. Right? But they'll start ripping through that. And if they do, right, they'll start ripping the underground. And the same goes for any place with an underground. Right? They find a way in underneath your base, they're going to start tunneling around underneath your base. This doesn't sound like a big issue, except there's collision. So one zombie's not going to try and tunnel through another zombie. It's not going to work out too well. Right? After a period of time, there's just going to be too many zombies piled up in one spot. And so the zombies start to spread out. Literally almost spidering, if you will. And they go off in all directions, and they all start digging around everywhere. Diggity hole. except for zombies instead of dwarves. Right? And, yeah, these zombies create that massive cavity when they spider out like this. I don't quite exactly understand what the pathing algorithm is with them, right? Whether there's a little bit more to it that I'm missing or whatnot, but basically they're going to rip the entire underneath if this persists, right, and is not in, like, you know, addressed immediately, kind of like what I just did, right, where I closed up the hole and filled it up with frickin' cobblestone and shit. And yeah, that's a pro tip recommendation, because there's heat map all through that hole. So that, at the very least, that cobblestone's going to fucking slow them down. But the big point is that they're going to rip through it, right? And this is just gonna be how it's gonna be. Right? And when they do, the building will collapse. Or start to collapse, because it'll have no foundation underneath it. Alright, and the same goes for anything that has an underground. Alright, if a building has an underground space and you're not using it, fill it in. Fill it in, or find a different place to live. Because they will, in fact, fill everything up. And, honestly, like, with what I've seen happening already, right, I'm probably gonna pick a different place for my place to live when I get back in on the Dead Corpse server, right? Because if it is in fact a glitch where there's a you know, these things are just spawning inside the buildings, I'll build my own fucking house. I'll build a goddamn castle, right? Like, straight. Because from what I'm seeing here, right, these guys will just respawn inside a building, which is actually kind of annoying, right? Like, you work so hard to go and pick your place, and, you know, you've been all over Hell's Half Creation, you've been to this biome and that biome, you've been to all the fucking towns, you just can't find it, you know, decent thing, so you just settle on a place, and then they respawn after you've cleaned the fucking thing out, put a land claim block and a bed? Ah! No, that's bullshit. That was all that's left in the building. And they couldn't even clean it out. Like, they literally had full on given up on trying to destroy the rest of the building. They literally had no way to path up to me or even get close to me. And so they just started ripping and tearing wholesale. Let's check the back wall. They didn't even breach the back wall. They're like, no, I don't think so. Yeah, so this place is actually quite defensible. Let's go check the underground spot and see if I fix that one thing. Not detecting anything. Yeah, they didn't even breach it. They're like, nope, he's filled that hole in completely. Fuck it. So there you go. Alright? That's how you make that place defensible. I don't know about this underground area. I don't think I've seen it. I don't think it's a part of the actual POI itself. Might be. Because you got, like, the actual fire department. Round 2. Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? They're like, no, you can't leave, Dragon. We love you. That's actually kind of hilarious. But it also shows you in contrast of the level of, oh, fuck, I'm dealing with. Right? Like, that's a fucking horde on the morning of the just after the 7th day horde. Like, I'm gonna start calling those cleanup crews. Right? Where, you know, they sent the first crew in to try and wreck you, and they lost communication with that crew. Right? So they got this second crew coming in to go and verify if you're dead or not. And if not, finish the job. That's what that is. That's a cleanup crew right there. Sucks for them that I've barely exhausted half my ammunition or anything like that. Like, holy shit. Like, that's exactly the only thing that's coming to mind here is that's a cleanup crew. They're gonna be coming in and try and shred face. Like, get him! It's even crazier because it's like broad daylight. It's not even like remotely dark. Except for the, you know, it's the funniest part about this whole scene, though. Alright? These poor bastards are coming in like fucking, that guy at the end of the, that scene in the Expendables. Where they just clean up that entire room. You know, they got the auto shoddy, right? Everyone's all on a, all like, you know, all meeting up, like, okay, I've cleaned everything out. And they're like, yeah, we're all badass. And then this one guy comes in, like, he's all like, yeah, I'm gonna go help too, guys. Right? And he's sitting there and he runs in and they're just turning around and they're all like literally firing squad formation. They just shred him in moments. 'Till he got close. Two times scope on this thing or a red dot sight would be perfect. Well. That was a party and a half. Yep.
Powering up. All systems go.
Well, Twitch, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. As you can see, we're at day 113. And for all intents and purposes, we have literally ripped this frickin' map a wholesale new asshole. Alright, only just wholesale. Walmart prices. Alright. And, yeah. Good times. Had fun. We only died 4 times altogether. Strategy, once again, strategy and, you know, being one step ahead of the enemy at all times, kinda won the day there. Few glitches, right? But those will end up getting worked out. And, yeah, a bit of spit and polish here and there. But overall, Not a bad mod to play in its current state, even if its storyline is not completed. So, that being said, if I were to give this an out of 10, I would say probably, yeah. This is a 9.5 out of 10. It's just missing that 0.5 because it needs a little bit of spit and polish and well, like, and I mean a bit, like tiny amount, right? And needs its storyline completed, right? Like, again, also with that, like, I had what we're gonna play through this again, right? This is not over with Darkness Falls, right? I'm gonna do a different play style and see how that feels, right? Maybe I'm playing it wrong. Right? But no, like the yeah, beyond the storyline needing to get finished up and maybe a little bit more fleshed out, because like I'm not asking for a cutscene or anything crazy like that, but and straight up, this is just me. Let's see here. Right, like, welcome to Darkness Falls, tells you about the mod. Alright, gives you a thing about how you start. Alright, doesn't mention demons whatsoever, but, and this is the other thing, it didn't really mention it anywhere else, for that matter. Right, like, it really didn't tell us too much about like what the demons are about or anything like that. And then on top of that, could not even actually detect the demons. Right? Like, we were able to detect the spiders. They show up as some sort of weird coil snake thing, and that didn't start happening until fucking like after I don't know if it was after I was at a certain level or whatever, but I remember always having the full freaking awareness thing set up since like what, week 2 or whatever, week 3 maybe, and yeah. So let's see here. Okay. So just going over it in my head. Pretty much almost close to 4 months in game time spent. And what, like 16 horde nights altogether. Yeah, pretty sure that math's right. Hell, we wait 7 more days, right? Like, if we were to wait to 120, that would be 4 months spent in Darkness Falls. In game, of course. Right? Like, playing this freaking, like, what, 10, 20 hours a fucking day has really helped me rip through all this. Like, I suppose if you're more of a casual player, this would take a lot longer to do. Fuck, a lot longer to do. But for a hardcore gamer like myself, right, where you're sitting there, you're gaming all the fucking time for whatever reason, right? Yeah. But fun. right? Like, this doesn't even feel like something I need to ramp up the difficulty or do too much to feng shui the gameplay style, which is good. I like the bottom line is I love these big mod packs. I don't like having to download 10 different programs and or mods or whatever to run my game or make it good, right? Like I'm not into like that is a thing, but unfortunately not a thing with me. Right? Also, when you do stuff like that, you have conflicts with all the different mods and stuff like that. You know, some things might not work with other things. Some things might want to spawn things where other things are being spawned, and so on and so on. So, it's, in my opinion, just overall better to have these big mod packs. So, yeah. Frickin' final notes. Kane, great job. Right? Alright. Good times. Enjoyed the mod. Keep working at it. As for the rest of you guys, I hope you enjoyed this little playthrough that I've done. Playing Nomad style. And, yeah. We're gonna be cutting it off here. So, yeah. I keep saying that. So yeah, so yeah, so yeah. All right, I'll just shut the fuck up. You guys all have a great day. Take care. Bye bye. You really thought I was gonna leave it off with some sort of looking at the sidewalk crap? Fuck no. Oh no. All right, I'm kidding. Talk to you guys later.